Hey guys, welcome to episode 15 Portfolio Manager Coding Session. Today we're going to be working on the portfolio engine. In the previous episode, if we coded the portfolio events manager and the formula manager. Um, and the situation is that they can confirm or set the values of formulas and events, but the information at the portfolio manager is like non-existent. It's like low, or it doesn't have a bigger overview of all the things going on just yet. So the way to have that overview is to have information at the portfolio engine, that is the in-memory data structure that we need. Um, so what we're going to do today is we're going to go to the portfolio engine, see what is there, start cleaning a little bit, and then adding whatever is actually needed. Okay, so here we are. This is the current portfolio engine, which is no more and no less than a copy of the trading engine. Okay, so from here we will rescue the portfolio episode. That is a concept that survives. Okay, and but first we are going to start cleaning what is obviously things that we don't really need. For example, all of this stuff. um, we don't have a specific strategy or stages or positions. Unless we want to store information from the individual bots. So this is where we don't know what we need. So we will go carefully here, because here we have to analyze what information we need to know, is convenient to know, and which one is actually not. Okay, so this concept of portfolio last, well, I will start for the most obvious. We don't want to know at the portfolio bot about individual orders. Okay, that is a level of detail that only the trading bots should handle. So for sure we will not have this stuff. So let's get one Visual Studio Code to work on this. I will use this one. Okay, so we will clean these files from here. Okay, so portfolio engine should be one of the nodes that I have here. Let's check it out. Portfolio engine. Okay. The exchange orders is not a node from the portfolio management project. In fact, it's from foundations, and we will remove this guy because we will not deal with that with exchange orders. So goodbye. Portfolio last. This might be something that is here. It's not here, but it should be. Let's check this node out. It says foundations. Well, there are a lot of stuff that are in here that it shouldn't be here because we already have a project for portfolio. Um, so portfolio last. I like the concept of having the last set of objects. That might be useful, but still I don't know which one we are going to have here, much less which one we're going to have here. So for sure, I'm going to delete these guys. So for now, this guy is going to be empty, okay? So it's like don't having this, or this, or this, or this. Okay, so before entering into the portfolio, let's check this out. What do I want to know from the bots that are running as a portfolio manager? What do I need to know to make the right decisions? What is it that I need to know? I guess the first thing I need to know is which bots I am managing. So probably the managed bots should be information at the trading engine, at the portfolio engine. Information that should contain information that it should contain the balance. It should contain which asset each bot is trading. Maybe what I'm thinking right now is that there are like two ways of doing this. One way would be to pick just the information that we believe that is needed, and the second one could be to have from here one node per each bot, and we have their whole their whole trading engine structure, and then portfolio manager would know everything. That means that would be the most flexible stuff. That would mean that a formula at the portfolio manager could use any of the information that each individual bot is having. And maybe I can use the checkout function, the candle checkout after the bot ends its processing. Then it can send the whole information of its trading engine, and the portfolio manager would add it to his own portfolio engine, because here it is everything: portfolio, the trading engine, there's detailed information about each order, detailed information about the episode itself, statistics, everything, strategy. So essentially, it would be a lot of information, yeah, but it would be the most flexible stuff to do. It would know everything: fees paid, whatever. With this, in this way, any formula at the portfolio bot or any condition can consider what is going on in full detail at any of the bots being managed, at any. That would be powerful. And the only thing that these guys don't have is the exchange balance. But maybe the trading bot should have the exchange balance. Maybe this should be the one checking that. And having that information at their own portfolio, at their own trading engine. Today we have, which is the episode by asset, episode quote asset. We just need one more node here, exchange balance, and we would have the balance begin balance, end balance. It doesn't really need it for its calculation because it uses its accounting balance, but probably that's the logical way to do it, because knowing the exchange balance will allow you as a trading bot to know if you actually have the balance that you believe you have. Or we do it with a portfolio bot that we read the balances. So this is the big decision. That's why I'm taking so much time. It's a big decision. Do we want the portfolio to know absolutely all these details? Probably yes. Otherwise, where is the line? Where is the line of what the portfolio manager should know about the bots that are being managed? So, how would this work in practice? Oof. How would this work? I will need, okay, probably I will not need from this or neither of these guys. So, portfolio current, okay, will not have anything of this. So, it will not have this strategy. Okay, so this is what we have in the end. We'll have an episode we have an episode with many of this stuff. This doesn't make sense. The base and quote asset doesn't really make sense. Or, yeah, we will need to calculate the statistics of the portfolio manager based on the statistics of all the inner or of the managed portfolio bots. This cycle doesn't make sense because here we are not talking about cycles but full candles. Okay, yeah. So this would solve the problem of what information to store here. We just need the basic structure. Maybe I will create a node called manage trading bots. Manage trading bots. Then manage trading bot. Then trading engine. And we would have one trading engine for each managed trading bot. We code the way to retrieve that whole I'm thinking of the problem that we will have. I can send from the trading bot its trading engine. But then I cannot restore that and replace this structure here because the IDs of the node will not match. So I will need to call some function to scan the received trading engine and transfer the values into the structure that we have here. Which is not impossible as long as, and I think I've done that before somewhere. As long as the data structures are matching, we can transfer all the values. And once the values are transferred, then we consider that a successful checkout. Should it be at the checkout or at the check-in? Mm, Most likely at the checkout, that is where everybody already calculated their stuff and done all their operations. They're finishing their candle. Then, when all the checkouts are done, the portfolio bot runs. And when it runs, maybe it evaluates based on all the information and the trading engines of every of the bots from the previous candle. It might evaluate conditions and formulas to assess risk, to do risk management, and then it populates another area of the portfolio engine that is related to the where we will store all the risk based calculations, and then each bot will enter and ask whatever it needs to ask, and the formulas will be able to use not only all the information from all bots, but also the calculations done here regarding risk management. And with all that information, they will instruct each individual bot what they should do. And then the cycle goes on and on and on. I'm thinking that in this cycle, the balance at the exchange cannot be the one reported by each bot, because there will be a race condition and bots using the same asset will report different balances. So I need to get the balances as a portfolio manager by myself before I initialize my calculations of risk management. And with those balances, then I do my calculations using the previous information from all bots, and I leave the results in an area here of the portfolio engine. And with all that information, I can evaluate the formulas and conditions to decide how to manage these bots. And then the only part that is going to be missing for this is dependencies, data dependencies. Which data the portfolio manager needs, and it cannot be constrained to a single market like a trading bot today. Is it constrained? No, it's not constrained. We already have this problem solved with this exchange object, exchange and the market object. We might be able to use. Okay, so that is solved. That is solved. Okay. So what I can see here is a sequence of notes. I'm going to take notes about the notes that we will need portfolio manager. Okay, I will open a new notepad here. Okay, this is our to-do task list. 1. Move all portfolio notes portfolio project. Okay, there might be some of this definition. That are not needed. I don't know. Okay, so first we need to move that. Then we are going to create a child portfolio engine that we're going to call manage trading bots. Then this, okay, we're going to say portfolio engine has a child manage trading bot, which is an array of okay, which will have one child that is a trading engine. Okay, and because the trading engine already exists, it will have all the childs that it currently have. Okay, then from portfolio episode we need to remove this. Remove from portfolio episode base and quoted asset. Base and quoted asset. Remove it from there because the portfolio cannot have a base or quote asset. It doesn't make sense. Um, that means that these that having a default exchange it doesn't really make change either, but we are not going to touch that for now. So let's come back. Portfolio engine. Then we will need the portfolio new children of. We will need portfolio engine also to have child called risk management. And for this, I will need to study a little bit more this subject before going deeper, but I understand that there will be calculations that are going to establish risk related information and that we need to store it somewhere. So that somewhere is here at risk management. Okay, so we will define which is the information we need to store, and then we will know how is going to be the structure under risk management. The place to define what to calculate is actually the portfolio system. So the portfolio system will also have new children, new children of portfolio system. We will call it risk management too. And we will develop this branch whenever uh, I go deeper into that topic. But I can imagine that there will be some notes here, some notes with some formulas and whatever, where the user will be able to make calculations regarding to risk management. And we are going to execute this. We're going to execute this here. If you see the calculation, well, it will come through here when we run the trading system. That today we are doing nothing. Okay, we are doing nothing. What we're going to run is exactly that. Then we're going to run the risk management area of the portfolio system. I don't know how it's going to be organized, but it will have some order and it will have some formulas and conditions and whatever. And all this processing will end up at the portfolio engine. So we'll end up here at the new area of risk management, and it will be just information. I don't really care which it is the information, but it's going to be part of the portfolio engine. And because it's part of the portfolio engine, that means that the formulas that people write here, and the conditions that right here and here will be able to include the results of those calculations in order di- to, s- to respond to each trading bot, which is the value for their formulas, or if they are allowed to trigger these events or not. Okay, so in that way, we are going to be giving the end user the power to decide almost about everything, because we are giving them the possibility to calculate information regarding risk and storing it at the trading engine before any of the bots of the trading bots will be requesting the formula manager or the ever manager to confirm or set their values of the formulas. So before that happens, this is going to be calculated and stored at the trading engine. And once these bots start sending their requests, all this information is going to be perfectly available. Okay, together with the information of all the bots that all the information of all the bots trading engines. What I can see here now, I'm seeing something. Portfolio engine. That maybe I use this current and last in this way, because what is going to happen is that the following. Let's follow the sequence of events. Portfolio engine start, first candle. It runs the calculation regarding risk. There is no information about what happened before with any of the bots, because no bot has checked in the first candle yet or check it out. So there's no information. We open the window for check in and check out. We have 10 bots. Each bot check-ins, process their candle, check out, send their trading engine information, and we store it. Okay? All the bots check it out. Then portfolio manager move to the next candle. It runs again the trading the it runs again the risk management whatever, and the bots start checking in and executing their formula. But see what will happen. We don't know in which order the bots are going to be checking in. It can be any order. We have 10 bots. So even though we can use the formulas, the information of the risk management, we can also use the formulas the information of the trading engine of all of the bots. Maybe I want for bot 1 to take position only if bot 2 haven't take position, or whatever. So it might be useful to know that what happens. Follow me here. Maybe bot number 10 update, check it out. Okay, and then bot number 5 check in. So bot number 10 will be acting at the latest information of bot number 10. Is that good or bad? Because there might be the situation that we want to know what was the snapshot of the status at the close of the last candle of all of the boats. Okay, because for example, because that could make sense. I cannot figure out an exact example of how to explain it better, but maybe it makes sense to me that you might want to rely on a snapshot of the information of every bot, or the detailed information of every bot at the close of the candle, and not at the middle of where they are checking in and checking out. You most likely need also the latest information available in some use cases, but I can imagine that also we might need the information of the last one. What I'm saying here is that maybe we should have this structure of managed trading bots, like the current information and the last information. So the last information of all this stuff would be a replica of the information here, but at the close of the last candle. So if at the formula you want to know whatever information of all the information available at the close of that last candle, you will use profile portfolio engine, portfolio last, manage trading bots, whatever trading bot, and you will go down the path you like, and you will see what was the information available at that moment in time, at the close of that candle. And here at the current is the place where we would be accumulating the information that is coming in whatever order until the candle that we are processing is finally closed. Okay, so we will need a process to copy all the information from here into here, and that's where I remember I did something like this, and probably the function is there because when we have the trading engine, when we had this trading last um, strategy position and whatever, that is what we are doing. We are copying the information from the current position into this position, node by node, value by value, so that we have a record of what was the last thing that we had. Okay, so we're going to reuse this. You see here we have strategy and position, and well, this is the only the last order process. It's not like a copy of all this stuff. But that's the idea. We are going to reuse this idea. I think it's a powerful idea and it's going to be very cool to have to have access from these formulas that are going to be live while the bots are checking in and out, both to the information at the close of that scandal and the information that is 100% up to date here. Okay? So, yeah, I think that the whole structure portfolio current is going to be copied into portfolio last with together with the episode and everything, because the episode is also being updated on the fly with each trading bot checking in and checking out. Okay, so now my mind is much clearer. We're going to write this here. These are not children of this, but they are children of portfolio current. Portfolio current. Then we will have portfolio engine. No, this portfolio, this risk management doesn't have a last because it's calculated only once per candle. Okay, so this will go outside. And this is not in the right order. Portfolio engine, portfolio current, manage trading bots, manage trading bot, trading engine. And this trading engine is the same node that we already have, and from there we know all the structure inside there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to recap with this again. Let's go back to the portfolio system and imagine how this would work. We have a portfolio bot managing 10 trading bots at the same time. So the execution goes like this. Portfolio manager enters the first candle. It executes the trading system run function, which is going to execute a new module of risk management that we don't have. Okay. So there will be a child of portfolio system risk management, and we will discuss later what is going to be there inside, but for sure there will be formulas, conditions, and whatever, so that the user can do its risk management analysis. Okay, the result of all this risk management will end up in a new structure that we are going to hook up here from portfolio engine, risk management, and I don't know which are going to be the nodes inside there, but there will be. So once we have once that has run, the portfolio engine, the portfolio bot will open the window for the trading bots to check in and check out. So remember, check in and check out is a process that we have for synchronizing the trading bot with the portfolio bot. So when a trading bot checks in, Essentially, it gets as an answer an authorization to run the, the current candle where the portfolio engine is standing at. Okay, so if it is candle number one, then bot trading bot number one check in, then it's going to run all its logic. Okay, like it usually does. When it finishes running candle one, or while it is running candle one, each trading bot is going to ask portfolio manager whatever they want to ask related to formulas or events. Okay, and that means that these formulas are with user defined code is going to run, and these formulas have access to all the data dependencies of the portfolio bot itself. That means indicators of any exchange, any market, which is powerful. But it also will have access to all the information of the portfolio engine in memory data structure. That will have not only the episode, but it will have to will have the risk management area that was calculated beforehand at the beginning of the candle, and it has access to both the current and the last information of all the 10 trading bots that are being managed, all of their trading engines in memory data structure. Because when each of these bots finish processing at their checkout, they are going to make a snapshot of all of their trading engine and they're going to send it together with a checkout message. Okay, that means that the checkout message is going to come in here and it's going to go to the trading engine, no, portfolio engine, and it's going to locate the node belonging to the bot in a new structure here that is going to be managed bots, managed trading bot, going to locate the node of that bot, and it will start copying using the same function to move here to here. It's going to start copying all the values of the information of the trading bot trading engine into this structure in here of the trading engine of that bot. Then that will happen with each of the 10 bots. So here at portfolio current managed trading bot, we will accumulate at every checkout all the information of all the trading bots. And that means that for every formula that is executed because of all the requests from the trading bots, that information that's being updated is going to become available for these formulas to see if they want to see the latest information. Okay, if they don't want to see the latest information, they can access the portfolio last, okay, not current but last branch, where all of the after all of the bots checked out and the portfolio manager is going to continue its execution, okay, then this information is going to be copied, the values from the current structure, including the episode, is going to be copied into here, portfolio last, and it's going to be available. So after the second candle or after the first candle, these formulas will be able to access both the current data structure and the last data structure. That means if here we had 10 portfolio engines data structure, here we will have another 10 with static information of what was at each of the trading bots at the closing of the previous candle, so that this information is also available for the conditions and formulas. Okay, and then the cycle goes on and on, goes on and on. So that's how we are going to allow the user to control from one portfolio bot any number of trading bot with the maximum power, flexibility, and amount of detail that you can imagine. Because if the trading engine is a very detailed source of information for each trading bot, imagine for a portfolio system have access to all of the trading engines of all of the trading bots that is managing. So really very, very powerful stuff. So I'm not going to code this now. I'm going to send these changes on the node structures to Phil, and so that he can be working on that while I continue working on what I said I want to explain here. I will start preparing the code for having the risk management execution, whatever it is, and I will prepare the code to send the portfolio engine at the checkout and to receive it at the portfolio bot and to copy the data structures uh, of the portfolio engine receive into the one that we keep inside the portfolio engine. And then I will code the functions that are going to copy the portfolio current into the portfolio last. Okay? And with that, the only thing that will be missing or a little bit obscure is which is exactly the risk management set of data that we are going to store and which is the execution we are going to do to produce that data. Okay? But once we have that figured it out, Portfolio Manager version 1 would be 100% ready to be used, and it's going to be powerful. There's one missing part, that is the exchange balances. Maybe that's another extractor. Yeah, I will. Let's define that too, where we are going to keep that information. The exchange balances are something we need at the portfolio engine. Is that part of the current and last? Do we want that to be remembered? Probably yes. Probably yes. So where do we hook this? Well, here we already will have manage trading bots that is going to have one child. So my guess is that this should be here. Here at this point we should have trading engine as one of the child and exchange balances. And from here, we might have something like this at the trading engine, that we have a base asset. Sorry, not here. Um, we should have something like here. Well, we don't need to complicate this. We need from the exchange balances, we need base asset balance and quoted asset balance too. We need both. And just like that, it would be enough. We got the information under each of the trading bots. So that is something that is also going to be executed previously to opening the processing for the opening the window for checking in and check it out, so that, and previous for calculating the risk. Okay, so the order would be, we portfolio manager, the first thing that it does is go to the exchange, get all the balances when it wakes up at each candle, get all the balances. It completes that data structure with all the balances. When it has the balances, it makes all the risk calculations. When it makes all the risk calculation, then it opens the windows for checking in and checking out. All the bots check in and check out, run their stuff. And then the information is copied from the current to the last, all the current to the last, including the balances. And then it goes to sleep, wakes up again, looks for the balances, calculate the risk, opens the window, copy the information, go to sleep, and it continue running like this. It's an engine. Okay? So that would be the complete picture of what the portfolio manager is going to do when everything is finished. So now it's clear, because we have all the processes that are needed, and checking the balances is one of them for sure. Then the risk management, then all the others. Okay, so good, very good. So we will finish this here. I will send these notes to Phil so that he can work on this in parallel, and I will continue with these processes. I will let Phil solve the part of requesting the balances to the exchange, and we will discuss with him together the risk management structure that is missing at some point, and I will work sending the trading engine information from the trading bot into here once we have the nodes in place. Okay, so that's the plan. Probably I will come back to this series when we have these details figured out. And well, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you at the next one. Cheers.